Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are in a new setting, and that is because I'm going to be on the computer because I'm going to be doing a Reddit video. I was going to look at the piercing subreddit, but instead I'm just going to look up piercing in Reddit and just see what the hell comes up, because I've found that if you look up piercing, it's coming from all different angles and you're just getting a whole lot of everything, and I love that. Before we start the video, I would like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, and that is Skillshare. Do you have a specific skill that you are wanting to learn? Skillshare is the perfect place to start. From photography to illustration, graphic design, freelancing, and more, you can find classes that will match your goals and interests. Your day-to-day is filled with tasks and endless to-do lists. Prioritize your self-care and wellness by using Skillshare as a way to invest in yourself. Unwind and relax. There are so many classes on Skillshare that are also focused on self-help and self-care, and they can really help you recenter after a hectic week. The class I'm currently doing is Cooking Like a Chef, 5 Fundamental Skills for Kitchen Success by Alex Gabrielle Anzoz. I basically chose to do this class because I've recently wanted to get a lot more healthy, and I've found that probably the best way to do this is to really get into cooking and not just cook the things I know, which I've been cooking forever. Really get into it and learn and get creative, get inspired. And that's really what this class is teaching. It's teaching you how to get inspired and how to use different ingredients. And as he describes it, as a primer for cooking, it's the first step into getting you into it. This class has been really helpful in finding ways to create recipes, in the sense that using your leftovers to turn it into something, and I found it super helpful. And Skillshare are giving the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link below a 1-month free trial to Skillshare. So thank you so much, Skillshare, and let's get into the video. So let's just dive straight on in, shall we? Just wanted to let you guys know that piercings are never going to be non-professional. Get that piercing you want. This is in Reddit teenagers. Yeah, okay. Have you worked a day in your life? Have you worked in any kind of corporate office? I would love to. Genuinely would love to say that that is true, but it absolutely is not true. Do not think you can just walk into any corporate job and then be okay with your piercings. Sure, it's getting a little more accepted now with piercings and tattoos. It really isn't, it's not that fine. I don't know what to tell you. I've definitely been in roles where I wasn't allowed to wear my piercings, and if I wanted to do that job, and if I wanted to make money, I had to take them out. That's just how it is. I would love for it to not be like that, but the fact of the matter is we still have people in higher up positions that are not okay with certain modifications. And it depends place to place as well. Some countries are different, some states, some cities are different. Even within Australia, some cities are way more relaxed about the way people dress at work and look. Do you really think a workplace that requires a suit to be worn to work is going to be cool with piercings? Even if there does seem to be a lot more people accepting it, it doesn't mean everyone is going to. We may think this way, but the people hiring you may not think this way. I've definitely gone to job interviews where I've taken the jewelry out just for the purpose of thinking I might have a better chance if I take them out, and it has worked. At the end of the day, if you really want a job that is going to be very strict on what you wear and how you look, you can take it out. But you can't take out a tattoo. That's where you're gonna get yourself in some strife. Basically, I'm just trying to say that between adolescence and adulthood, you change so much. There are still so many jobs out there that don't accept certain modifications, and some of those roles won't be changing anytime soon. For instance, the Defense Force is really strict on those sort of things. And if someone didn't think they would want to join when they were in their adolescence, and then in their adulthood, it becomes something that is really important to them, they can really ruin their chances to get in. Imposter syndrome over not having enough piercings. I love piercings and know a lot about them. I have a few on my ears, a nostril piercing and a navel one, but I get this feeling like I'm faking it because I don't have enough facial or body piercings. No. I would love to get some, but for practical reasons, that's not really an option for me. This is completely on me. No one said anything to me that would make me feel this way. I would never think that for another person. Honestly, I think if you enjoy something, there isn't one right or wrong way to like it, but I keep judging myself for it. Does anyone else feel this way sometimes? Or am I on a new level of self-judgment with this one? I mean, it depends where you are and like what you're looking at. Maybe this one's on the piercing subreddit. I haven't looked into the piercing subreddit like enough to know, but potentially on there you're seeing like some quite hectic piercings, people with like a lot of piercings. And from what I saw very quickly on the subreddit, I just like had a quick scroll through. I definitely noticed there's some beautiful jewelry, beautiful piercings, some not so common piercings. I mean, it's definitely a thing. Like I even have people who leave comments on my videos and they'll be like, oh, you know, like I haven't even got a piercing, but I really enjoy like looking at piercings. I really love them. And they'll sort of say like, oh, I feel like I shouldn't be here, but like absolutely not. Like you are welcome 1,000,000%. Like there is no reason why you shouldn't be here, why you should be kept out because you don't have a piercing. Like this is very silly, isn't it? Like I can't be a part of this community because I don't have like the right amount, but there is no right amount. You don't have to have any. If you just like looking at something, if you like talking to these people, if you like being in this community, then you're welcome. I know Reddit can be like very harsh, so like I wouldn't be surprised if it's not the most welcoming community. Reddit in general, not talking about like the piercing subreddit. I definitely understand what you're saying. I mean, like even from looking at some of the videos with my subscribers' piercings, so many of you have way more piercings than I do, but that's just how it is. And I'm not going to go out and get more so that I can be like, no, I need to have more than my subscribers do, because I know that so many piercings won't suit me. Like they suit so many of your faces and they will not suit mine. Also, I just don't really want to get more and more. Like I love them, but it doesn't mean that I have to get 100 piercings or I have to have like 50 piercings. I just slowly accumulated them over time, and then I was just like, oh, I've got these piercings now. I suppose I have this many. Honestly though, once you have a few, they do get addicting, and that's kind of why people tend to have a lot of them. It's not because anyone's like in a competition, more so the fact that you're just like, oh shit, just ended up with another one. Don't know how that happened. You know what I mean? It's sad that you have to feel that way, but just know that I'm here as a piercer and I don't have anywhere near as many piercings as some of my subscribers, as some clients. I just don't, and that's fine. I'm happy with the piercings I have. Like I'm good. I don't like to deal with the healing. It's just, I just can't be bothered anymore. If you've got a few, that's fine. If you've got none, that's fine. If you've got 100, that is so fine. And I definitely know that people are like that with tattoos as well. Like I've heard some people I know sort of talk about them like it's like, I need more, like they've got this many now, I've got to have this many. Why though? Why does it matter? It's like, do you have to compete with your friends to have more tattoos than them? So what, you look better than they do or something? Like, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. You are so freaking cute. Look at this. Hello. So I think that, sorry I keep getting a bum part. I think that wraps up this video because I've got a little man on my lap and I don't want to move another inch because I just want to enjoy this. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like down below. Let me know if there's any specific Reddit areas you want me to look at. I didn't realize how fun it would be. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and I'll be back very soon. Bye.